we are taking a road trip. We are going to get pottery supplies. So I gotta go through all this stuff and make sure we have all the ingredients we need for all the things we need for all of the bisqueware that just came out of the kiln. And it looks so adorable. I'm so pumped about the fairy houses that just came out of the bisque kiln. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. Yeah, my kiln sitter did not work the way it was supposed to. You and me, babe. You and me, babe. It's just nothing else like you. We're ready to go. So I have my first kiln sitter fail. My kiln sitter didn't turn my kiln off. So more on that later. But we don't need a darn thing. We do not need one darn thing from the pottery store. But we are going to the pottery store because we need a road trip. And some spontaneous pottery shopping. It's time. It's time. Oh, and clay is on sale. So when you can get clay half off, you make the time. Road trip with Superman. It's the best. Sometimes it gets a little overwhelming. I'm just saying.
Certainly wouldn't guarantee it to work with any other black, but I don't think there's anything special about their black that doesn't work. So yeah, we're not like a super far trip for you. Then yeah, try whatever black you got, see if that works.
There is so much stuff in such a tiny, tiny space. I've been around this store like 5 times and I've seen something different every time I've passed. It's unbelievable. I'm almost afraid to leave because I won't see the one thing that I need that I get back and I don't have. It's been a blast just to get out and do some impulse stop shopping in a pottery store. I'm just saying. Thank you, Trinity Ceramics. So if you have never experienced Hop Dottie Burger Bar, they're all over the place in Dallas and Austin, and I've never run into anyone any other place, but oh my goodness, it is amazing.
I got us this big fancy hotel room. Like, it's in downtown Dallas. Like, it is fancy hotel. I don't know what you expect when you go to a big fancy hotel, but this one is kind of parking lot-y. Did I just invent a word? This is a parking lot-y kind of hotel. Like, I really think that this hotel used to be a parking lot. I mean, doesn't that look like one of those parking lot things? The ceilings are insanely high. And that looks like it might be where the floor above used to drain. From the rain. What's more, the floors are concrete. Concrete floors in a big fancy hotel. I think next time we'll just get the days in.
Okay, so we got back. We got all the clay put away. Thought I'd show you some of the spoils of what we bought. So Tim bought these Coyote brand. We've never used Coyote brand because they don't have it in Austin, but that we've ever seen anyway. But these two, based on a display that he saw, I'll see if we have a picture of it, that he really loved. So he got that. I got these. I thought this would be really great for, it's a little longer than the one that I was screen printing with, and I thought this would be really great for that. I love the rib regardless, and then this I thought would be really fun for bowls. So I got this one. I got a Zeem tool, scoring tool, because it's really hard to score in between the flowers on the fairy houses. The rib is too big. It wants to score too much area. The flower, it's just too small of an area. So I got that, and I got one of these. Now I have one of these, but this one is a lot thicker. The tines are a lot thicker and a lot more sturdy for scoring, and I think it will work a lot better for that too. A tiny brush. I love these fan brushes, but I've never seen one this small, and I thought this would be really great for painting fairy houses as well. And that's pretty much all the fun stuff that we got. We got clay. I got some metal cone holders that I'm actually quite excited to see. I mean, I don't know if when a cone melts this much, if it will stick to the metal cone holders or not. I would think that it would. But anyway, it will be something regardless for those days when I have not done a cone packs, like on this day, and all of a sudden I need something immediately because I have to fire for whatever reason. This, I didn't have to fire immediately. But these are the cones from the Cone 06 firing that I just did. And I had my very first and only, never had this, kiln sitter failure. Dun dun dun! So here's the cone bar. It's a bar, not a cone, that was in the kiln sitter, and it's melted, right? But you see that right there that was sitting on the little tines or whatever, it got caught on the tines. And yeah, I mean, eventually it would have melted. It was melting, right? it would have melted enough that it would have shut off a kiln before it burned out of my house, which is the whole purpose of a kiln sitter. But because I had witness cones in there, I could see, oh my gosh, the cones are down. The sitter hasn't turned off yet. I need to turn the kiln off. And was able to do that. And yeah, it definitely got past the cone that I wanted it to get to. But it didn't get so far past that cone that like if it had been a glaze firing, it would have ruined it, because I have my cones in there and I was watching. What I think I did wrong is I think I put this in upside down. I think that you're supposed to put it in with a blade edge on the bottom instead of a blade edge on the top. And because it had the blade edge on the bottom, there was too much material that could get stuck. That's my theory anyway. But yeah, kiln sitters will fail. But we have all of that unloaded and ready to decorate, and Mom is coming, so me and Mom are gonna do that. And I need to make cone packs. I need to get this place cleaned up so Mom can come and we're not wandering in a you know, trying to deal with the mess on top of everything else. Whew, that's a lot. Totally forgot to show y'all this nifty doodad. So like you can see how this one gives you 7 sections. This one gives you 3 sections. This one gives you 5 sections. If you want even numbers, this one gives you 8 sections, 12 sections, 4 sections. So, real nifty. You just set this down and then you roll around your pot and you can make the dots either on the rim by setting it on top of the piece or underneath by setting your piece on top of it. So this, because Tim sections off all of his pieces, will be really, really helpful for him. So, that is about it, guys. I have it about as clean as it's gonna get. At least as clean as it's gonna get before Mom comes tomorrow. So, extremely thankful for that. And all of the other great, wonderful things in this video. So, thanks for coming along. I really hope you enjoyed our road trip to the pottery store. This bites. It will bite you. It will totally bite you. So I thought this was a lid. And then I shoved it back in there. Not a lid. Covered, uncovered. Covered, uncovered. It bit me. Because I was holding it like this and I went, ow! Ow! Knowing's half the battle. This is switchblade. This is a switchblade scoring tool. This is a switchblade scoring tool. Careful.